Yeah, I wrote a song for my sister. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's called Forest, which you know because you've heard it.
Yes, I very much like it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's about. It stems from like childhood, like relationship with home. Like everyone's got different relationship with like family and home, and parents, and you know everyone's situations are different. Like parents have got like a hard job as it is bringing up children, let alone like any other sort of stuff they've got going on personally or you know in their life. So I try not to judge too harshly on that front, but equally there's experiences there to be reflected on and to like sort of I guess have some awareness about and come to a conclusion on. And obviously writing a song is kind of a nice sort of therapeutic way to reflect on that.
And then like your strolls in the woods themselves, like that was that quite a kind of a place for you two to bond?
Yeah.
Well? Was that like a major focus of that, or was that just one of the many places, do you think?
It wasn't the only place. We would go to the forest a lot just because it was a nice sort of expansive green sort of natural safe space. And we did like a bit of adventure, and then B it was quite close, like as it says in the song. It's about 20 minutes to the forest if you walk quite fast, because we were quite fast walkers. We just loved going, you know. And we'd go to the forest. Sometimes we would just go like to Romford to go shopping, or we'd go to like some park, or we would just wander and not know where we're going, like through just some random streets. Like there's like a sort of more posh estate not too far away from my mum's, and we'd often like wander around there. Like on the way to the forest, we would just sort of find different ways of getting there. There would be these big houses, like imagine living there kind of thing. But yeah, it was like we bonded over just getting away from the house every now and then, and having our time like as kids kind of thing, allowing ourselves to be adventurous and things like that when maybe we felt we couldn't be as much, you know, at home,
right,
for you know whatever reasons.
So were you a tree climber?
Not quite, no. I think I did climb the odd tree, but it was more just like being in the nature, like touching it and like just frolicking about, I guess, like building little dens and like even like weird stuff, like we'd find like an empty sort of grape box on the floor, you know, like the plastic boxes they come in, and we'd put twigs and moss and grass and other little random bits that we'd find like around the forest floor and like create a little ecosystem for like wood lice and ants and stuff like that. It's just stuff like that. And then when we were really young, we would like role play and like be different characters. My sister was always a bit pushy with like how to like, oh, we got to do this. You got to be this person, and I'm going to do this, and you've got to do this. And so it kind of built up a resentment almost. Like it got to a point where it was like, no, I don't want to go and play anymore.
So you're the younger brother?
Yeah. But although I didn't like going to like play certain games, like we always enjoyed going out to just explore and like go, you know, take all our change that we found from around the house and whatever. Like we might have found like 2-3 quid each, you know, down the back of the sofa or whatever, and then we'd go to Londis, which is like Budgeons or like Premier almost, and we'd like just get as much as we can for like 6 quid, like Scotch egg baguette, crisps, energy drink, like, you know, a drink, some food, and then just like go and sit on a field somewhere and like chat shit and, you know, just go and have our time and have a little picnic and wander about.